expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
You ain't real boy, act your level. I'm real boy, act your pedal. You better dash for my class of rebels, cause you know we came to blast when we smashed the metal. Brooklyn, that's how we doing it. Brooklyn, that's how we doing it. Brooklyn, that's how we doing it. Brooklyn, that's how we doing it.
Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome, welcome. We are back. Welcome to the On to Everything podcast. I'm host Gene Green Brown and my lovely co-host Miss Loveable, aka Aisha. Aisha, what's good?
Nothing. I miss you.
I miss you too, man. Like Jesus, like it feels like forever, right?
I know. Life.
Yeah, man, life happens, man. Like, like since the last time I seen you, like I went through so much. I had a back surgery. I had a minor stroke. I mean, it's been a lot, like a car accident. I mean, like just a lot of stuff. Yeah, the devil's a liar, though, like because we still gonna come out victorious.
Stomp his ass out.
You know what I'm saying? Like through all the ups and downs, relationship issues, everything, God is good. And I'm just here to do what He called me to do. So anyway, what's up with you? Oh, thank you. Most people call it man.
Big smile and stuff.
Yeah, most people call it. I'm happy to be here. I'm very happy to be here.
That's what's up.
I just came from Africa today. I rode a zebra.
You rode a zebra.
I rode a zebra here.
Let me not make fun of nobody's accent, cause
I know, right?
I don't want nobody coming for me.
Don't mind me. Don't mimic me. Listen, like I like making fun of everything. Comedy is my thing. So, what's up though? Like, how you been?
I'm taking it easy. This hip replacement surgery stuff. I mean, it did good. I mean, it was good, but I'm still recovering. I just got back on my cane. Well, off the walker. Now I'm on my cane, and then trying to wean myself off my pain meds.
Oh my God! That sounds like a nightmare. Mm-hmm.
So I know bad people has been worried about me, or cursing me out, or just showing me love. But I've been doing physical therapy. I'm about to do aqua therapy. I signed up for the gym.
Oh, really?
I signed up for the gym and aqua therapy. Absolutely. My bathing suit just came in, by the way, because I have bathing suits, right? I got like these little 2 pieces and stuff, but I gained so much weight, so I can't fit it. So I had to buy me a 1 piece, just to chill, just to swim.
Yeah.
And get my workout on to be stronger. But other than that, that's it. I'm good.
Everything takes time. You know what I mean? As long as you put it to work. You know what I mean?
I know. Thanks, Mashaka. Thank you.
Mashaka. So, yeah, man, like, I know we got a topic to get to today. I'm excited about that. Can friends with benefit really be friends? It's a tricky question. Because I think that once you cross the threshold of being intimate with someone, that you cut out the opportunity to actually be friends. I think that friends with benefits, it's difficult. It's difficult to maintain that, like, relationship part of it. How do you feel about that? because like I think if you sleep with somebody, first of all, a 3-time rule is sleeping with people, and I'm not trying to promote being promiscuous or having sex for marriage, anything like that. But anytime that you sleep with.
Oh, we lost Gene. Okay, he's gonna come back, guys. I think he's loading. Okay, I think he's loading back up. Gene, are you there? Are you there? Okay, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it really gets tricky, Like, you put that show, somebody, especially more than one time. I think that the friendship after that is kind of off the table.
But it's off the table.
The friendship of the relationship. I think that you basically, you can, like actually be friends. Like I think that maybe your friends first is still if you even if friends first and you still like decide to sleep with a friend, I think that you and chance to have a friendship. How do you feel about that?
Interesting. That's interesting. I feel that you can't be friends while being intimate because somebody's bound to get jealous. Somebody gonna act stupid and crazy. Like it's not gonna work. It will never work.
That's my point exactly. Now to the other side of that, because I've tried it before, be a friend, honest. Like, I tried it before. I think that trying to avoid the episode that goes along with sleeping with someone and still being their friend, but it actually complicates the whole.
Are we having? I'm sorry, everyone. We're having some technical difficulties. Okay, he's coming back.
I don't know what's going on. Like everybody's fading out. Like I faded out, you faded out. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we're here. So anyway, what's your point of view? So like, how do you feel about that? Have you ever tried it?
Oh, absolutely. I'm seasoned. I'm a seasoned woman. I'm not young. Okay. It doesn't work. Somebody is bound to get jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's bound to get jealous. And then what if you decide that you're not going to wife me up and you wifing somebody else up, but you're intimate with me? We're friends.
Mm-hmm.
We go out together. We go to dinner together. We're intimate together.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not giving me wifey benefits. You're giving somebody else. So it's going to be a problem. And it won't work. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a committed relationship with someone, that can happen to be friends, but not being intimate partners.
Yeah. What's poppin', Dawn? Mm-hmm.
What up, the Dawn? You have off today?
I mean, even relationships that I've been in, right? Like, and I still got the birds after the relationship was over. It never works. I mean, I probably have, so like, when I break up with somebody, you're gonna get the rawest part of me. I'm gonna destroy you, leave the relationship. So going out of the relationship, you have to be a really difficult person to deal with, and that's because I'm very sensitive, and sometimes I feel like I'm patient or fault. You know what I mean? So when I finally decide to pick up with someone or to leave the relationship, I take it so personal that like sometimes the false stuff come out of my mouth. I tend to be very mean about it.
Listen,
No,
both parties gotta
like,
have an understanding about friends with benefits. Anyone there? Okay, we lost him again. The devil don't want us to live. That's what it is. You know, we came back from a good break and we're having technical issues. But do we have any callers? Anyone? YouTube? Let's go. Can intimate partners be friends? Hey.
hi, hi,
Hi.
what's going on? Hey, hi, hello. Yeah, but I just think that like it could be a real difficult situation, like just trying to maintain a friendship when you coming out of being friends with, or you coming out of trying to be friends and just having friends with benefit type of situation. I just think that it could get a little crazy, and it's really almost impossible to like have that and like have the without the feelings. Like I said, I'm a sensitive person. I'm a sensitive guy. You know.
Well, then you shouldn't have those type of relationships.
Yeah, I can't.
No. It's either we're gonna be intimate or we're gonna be friends. It can't be both.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that goes regardless if I'm in a relationship, regardless of anything. Like if we're involved in a like that type of relationship, then it's just not going to fly. But like I said, to argue the other side of it, like some people would just rather have a relationship, friends with benefits type of relationship. Some people are built for that. Some people are not made to have like regular relationships. Like some people, they have commitment issues or things that, like things that you went through when you were younger. And, like it forced you into that type of mindset and that type of situation. And then, like sometimes you're, yeah.
Which I said, my friends don't let me smash with gonna be friends.
Like for me, that was me for a long time. Like, like I'm like, what's the point of us being friends if we not doing the thing? Like, listen, like I'm not trying to sit here talk on the phone with you, fill in for when your man's not there. I'm not trying to do that. Like, yo, if you're not gonna let me clap some cheeks, then like it's gonna be an issue.
Well, you should make
But now that I'm delivered and I gave my life to the Lord, my penis has been dedicated to God. We had a whole ceremony for it. Like I had to walk through the church, hand it over, and I gave it to God. But previously, like it was just my view that, like any girl that I was cool with, any girl that I was close with, anybody, like I had to sleep with them. It would round into that anyway, because like most of the time I'm just trying to chat up some buns. Like I'm just trying to get close enough to strike. You know what I mean?
Don, sexual partners cannot be friends.
I mean,
that's how people get their ass whooped.
You know what?
Ass up, and that's how dudes get their ass up. Look at God.
Yes, he will do it. Yes, hallelujah. He's coming in a Honda, retie my bow tie. Come on now. I gave it to God. Yes. I'm delivered.
It's not true. How can you be friends with somebody who you're intimate with?
Mm-hmm.
But then you're probably taking somebody else, another woman seriously. You're not taking her seriously.
Well, see, like that was my issue. Like I remember when I was younger, like I had a girlfriend, and I used to talk to on the phone with one of her friends all the time. Mm-hmm. And like I'm just sitting there like, okay, like this got to turn into something because I'm putting in hours worth of work. I'm singing slow jams at night. You know, like that was back in the days when you cut on the music while you talk on the phone. Like, I had my beat going. You know, like I know so many old school love songs just because I used to be on the phone with her talking. And like something wonderful happened though. Like I think that we didn't end up sleeping with each other, but we kissed one time, right? We kissed, and we, and it was just like, okay, let's not do this because this could turn into something crazy, right? So now to this day, she's one of my best friends. Like, like she has my back, through anything.
I got a male best friend, and we ain't never kissed, never hugged, never fucked, never sucked, none of taste, none of that. None of that. Listen, from the very beginning, if you're gonna be friends with the person or you not. From the very beginning, if once y'all meet, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you're sitting up there whispering sweet nothings in her ear and you playing her slow jams, that's not a platonic friendship. That is something that you want more of. Of course, you want to slap them cheeks. You trying to get things moist and stuff. So that's different.
You know what though? She was kind of tomboyish, right? So it was crazy, right? Let me tell you. So while I'm doing that, like she's not paying attention to that. She's not into that, right? So I think like that's where like we was like, okay, maybe it's just best if we just be friends, right? Because like as I'm playing slow jams and I'm talking to her, I'm realizing like, yo, she just concerned about parties or whatever. She ain't sitting there thinking about thinking about messing with me. Like she wasn't thinking about getting a part of Gene the Dream. She was just like she was just being a good friend.
I can't, y'all dudes, yo. I swear I can't.
And then I realized, like even like now that we're adults and we're friends, and like I'm like, man, like that could have really went left.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, because if I would have slept with her, like, we wouldn't be able to be friends.
No, that would have been a problem. That would have been a problem.
Yes, absolutely. And like happily before she got married, she came and bought furniture from me. She moved out of town. Like I met her husband. I was able to meet him with no guilty conscience. No, I used to tap that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that thing in the back of our heads. It's like, I used to tap that. You know what I mean? Like,
see, that's how men and women get killed. That's why women and men don't trust their significant other friends from a different species. Like, all right, y'all must have been.
She's good Lord. We friends with aliens now. I know.
That was intimate.
Yeah, and
I'm not introducing myself, or my man ain't gonna know that this dude who's my friend now, I used to kiss him. Like, being a friend. This is somebody I date, or I just kissed one time.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I think that like that type of situation could get awkward, like real quick.
Yeah, yes.
And I've had girls like that I've dealt with before or whatever, like, and we still cool. You know what I mean? Like, march up to me with their man, and like it's awkward for me. You know what I mean? Like, because to me, I'm just saying there, like,
how would you have felt?
I would be tight. No,
you wouldn't have been tight. You would have been murdering that chick and the dude.
I would be singing the song. You can't stop the rain.
No, come on. That's the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah, man. Like, definitely, it definitely is the ultimate disrespect. I think that a lot of times, though, like when we go into these friendships that turn into friends with benefits or whatever, it starts off well intentioned. You know what I mean? Like it starts off really well. Like
Yeah,
I
exactly.
want this to be my friend. Like, you know?
Yeah, like y'all want to be friends, and then down the line, possibly eventually, y'all start seeing each other. You know, different things, different ways,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
that's where the foundation starts at too. That's how a
But
good relationship starts out too.
you know what's crazy? Like, it's like if you're in a relationship, I don't think that you should.
Oh, shut up, Sean. I mean, Don. Shut up. That's
I
just me
mean,
smacking the shit out of you. Shut up. I'm sorry, Gene. I'm sorry.
oh, it's all good. He crazy. Like, but you know, like it's you know, like you start off well intentioned, like you wanted to be your friend. Like I remember there was a girl, like we worked together and we used
Hey,
to play with
Precious. Uh-huh.
Precious. What's poppin', Precious?
And
Yo,
Queens of NYC in the building. Uh-huh.
so like we started out like we was just friends, and you know, like we moved on to flirting, and you know, like eventually, like we never messed with each other. There's another story. Like I always remember the ones that got away. Actually, like I probably remember the ones that got away more so than I remember the ones that I actually dealt with. That's crazy.
Wow.
But
And Mashaka, that's true. Once we friends on you, that's it.
that's not true because I've wiggled my way out the friend zone before.
I mean, because y'all men, y'all aggressive, you know. But then my thing is with a woman, like at the end of the day, she probably been wanted it. So it's like all y'all got to do is be aggressive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Precious.
Yo, happy B-Day, Precious.
Right. Happy birthday.
Where the party at? Let us know.
She gonna get apple juice wasted. She
Where is the party?
ain't no
No,
party.
we don't want to
Ain't
answer
no
your
party.
question.
She gonna get apple juice or some Similac wasted or something.
Why?
She pregnant.
Oh, wow. God bless you. That's what's up. Congratulations.
Hey.
Congratulations.
7 months.
Congratulations. I didn't even know that. That's dope.
Yeah. Well, I was being nosy on Facebook, so that's all.
Mm, Facebook detective.
I know. She's on my timeline. Rubs belly.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
but
Precious, we're talking about can intimate partners be friends? Can they
I
be?
think
Can they be
I've
friends?
done it.
Really?
I've done it. I've done it before. I've done it. I've maintained a friendship. Um, it's just, you know, like sometimes like for guys, like I think, you know, like I said, I'm sensitive. So like for me, I think, you know, feelings get involved quicker than, you know, like I know. You know, like I got attachment issues. So, you know what I mean? Like for me it's like I gotta kind of keep my distance. You know, like in order to maintain something like that. So the degree of difficulty is unattractive to me. Because like once I conquer a girl, or you know, like that's, you know, like once I conquer, I feel like it should be mine whenever I want it. And I don't think that like I'm up for dealing with oh, you got a boyfriend, you don't have time for me. Or you know what I mean? I'm not.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And she said, like she said, the attachment, you
That's a
know,
problem.
that's where people get, you know, people have the issues.
And that's when they take control and they have control. That's the problem with women these days do too.
Mm-hmm.
Is when a man have control is rat. You see this finger? It
Yep.
whipped is a rat. No. You want to
And,
see me when you want to.
mm-hmm.
No, that's not how it goes. Uh-oh. She said, let me
They-
call in because
they- there's no phone lines today, unfortunately. Our phone lines are down right now. But yeah, like I think that because of that though, like because of my attachment issues, like I try to avoid situations like that. So if I can't have it, then like the streets can have you. You know what I mean? Like
why the streets gotta have you? Why you just can't just normally just move the hell on to the next chick and see?
yeah, I am, but the streets can have you. Like go do what you want to do. Like because
Like
you
it's
know,
her fault.
it's not her fault. It's our situation's fault. We blame it on the situation, not the people.
How is it the situation for? Like
Because
you
if we're only able to be friends with benefits, that means that it depends on, like what is the situation between us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, I did the friends with benefits thing. Like I did it successfully. Like
It don't work.
at
I've
the
been
end
there
of the
too.
day, like when it's time to like leave it alone, or like it's kind of like it's a
Got
little hard.
to.
Like
It
you get
hurts.
a little tug in your heart. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
because you
get
already built a
that lump
foundation
in
with
my
that
throat.
friend, and then all of it,
Hmm.
and then y'all been intimate. So I've been on both sides,
Yeah.
and both sides is not a good feeling at all.
Hmm.
It's not a good feeling. So
Yeah, and usually like.
it's either we gonna be intimate or we gonna be
Mhm.
friends or we gonna move forward into a relationship. It's either way.
And usually like the breakup part or the separation part, usually that's my fault.
Uh-huh.
It's because like I'm the type of person, I can't leave stuff alone. I want perfection. I want it my way. I'm set in my ways, so I'm not gonna change. You know what I mean? Like, so most of the time, like when feelings get involved and stuff like that, like, wow.
It gets like that, precious girl.
She said she lost her best hitter.
The best
Lord.
hit girl. I hate girls. Let me shut up. I got Facebook friends. Let me shut up.
Me too.
Maybe on Facebook. So,
Yeah.
but I'm over that though. But I'm just saying, like, but it happens. But it can't. It's dangerous. Honestly, that's why now women getting shot and killed, men getting fucked up. They getting shot and killed.
Hmm.
Friends with benefits. There's no communication. Now, if we haven't benefit, if we're friends with benefits, that's it. You can't tell me who I can talk to, who I can date. If I decide that I want to be intimate with dude, who I want to go, nah, and vice versa.
But you gotta set the rules though, like, and set the barriers and explain it. Like, and that's the problem with most relationships nowadays, period, is the lack of communication. That's the biggest problem with any
All they want
relationship
to hear
now.
is this. Look.
No, because like if that's not coupled with me doing it another time or doing it when I want to do it, then I don't want it.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? Like if I can't call you and say, yo, in the middle of the night, yo, I'm gonna pull up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull up and I need you and you can't be there for me, then I don't want it. I don't want it. Now, like if there's an agreement set in place, maybe, you know what I mean? Like I could probably understand, like, okay, like, yo, we said we wasn't gonna do this, like we're not gonna do this, or we gonna do it this way. I could probably get with it more so that way. Like and that's the way I did it. And it kind of worked out. And, like we're not friends anymore, of course, because I just think that it's inappropriate to be in a relationship and still, like linger and talk with, hang with, or, play around with people that you slept with before. I think that's inappropriate. But for the most part, like for me, like friends with benefits could be a beautiful thing. It could be a beautiful thing until, like if you're able to keep the feelings out of it. And Precious, I understand we got a schedule, can't pop up. For me, like I like to be sporadic. I like things to be off the cuff. Like, like I just like things to, I want it to be a surprise. Like, hey, surprise, we're having sex today. Like I think friends with benefits or, like the type of situation without a, relationship, it kind of, limits you from like from being yourself.
Mashaka said once he hit a woman raw, the woman is his. Like, really? Really? Really, Mashaka?
I dedicated my penis to the Lord. I'm not going to comment on that. But back to I don't like the schedule thing. Like I see y'all saying y'all like the schedule. I like it to be.
Like I gotta prepare for.
I want it to be spontaneous. Like like I want to get surprised. I want to surprise you. Like and if it can't be like that, then it's like, yo, what are we doing here? Like, why am I even wasting my time?
Or
and another thing,
like, well, listen, I'm going out with my man, so I'm gonna have to hit you up Sunday, and you could come through, or we can go chill and go out the country, or like go to Miami for 2 or 3 days and call it a day.
But even that, like, it's like, nah, you know what? You were sleeping with your man. Go sleep with your man. You know what I mean? Like, because that's my attitude. My attitude is like, yo, if you have to choose between me and somebody else, I have a huge, big ego. So
it's friends with benefits, dude.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So, like, if you got to choose between me and somebody else, they can have you.
True. We got to take a break.
Yeah, we're going to the break. Thank y'all so much on everything.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
What's up, y'all? Your boy Shice, Mr. Talk of the Town, letting you know now the Evening Rush Network now has the app. So catch it on the Google Play and the App Store. And you can catch all your podcasts like The Evening Rush, Let's Talk Crazy, The Queens of NYC, Sex, Love, and Alcohol, Plug, TL Mac Fitness, I Am Nicole Clara, On Everything, and Getting to the Focus, and all in one place at the Evening Rush Network app. That's right. So catch all your favorite shows. What are you waiting for? Download it now.
Yo, and we back.
These
We're
bills
back.
getting expensive. Woo, child.
Huh?
I said these bills getting expensive.
Oh, word. You got to keep it going. Like, yo, if y'all looking for spots, if y'all looking to sponsor a show, come and see us. Yes, we are open for business. We are open for business. And, we sponsored by Sayings by Butter, Flourishing Hair Care System of NYC.
If you need your hair to grow, if you have alopecia, I can help you.
Who?
I can help you. It is what it is.
If you got, I'm a preacher?
Yeah, alopecia.
Oh, I thought you said I'm a preacher.
No, well, maybe I did. I don't know. Alopecia.
Alopecia, okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard of it before.
All right. So, I mean, that's how it go.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it goes. So back to can friends be with benefits?
I just think that it's really, it's really a tricky situation to try to, it's a tough line. It's a tough thing to kind of carry. You know what I mean?
True.
Like.
You there?
My man knows what to do. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I see what the problem is. Got it. Oh. I'm back. You see me?
Yes.
I did a Houdini. I'm back. Okay. Sorry about the internet issues. Can't wait till we back in the studio. So, like, we don't got to worry about stuff like this. But, yes. Yeah, so, like, I just think that it's a real tough it's a real tightrope to walk on, like trying to do the friends with benefits thing.
And then not only that, it seems like people need multiple sex partners. Like, come on.
I mean, hey, we need spare tires, right?
Seriously?
Huh?
Seriously.
Do you need a spare tire when you drive? When you have a car, you drive with a spare tire, right? Why do you need a spare tire?
Listen, Yes, my vehicle needs a spare tire.
Why?
My vagina don't need extra penis because my man is going to put it down, and if I want more, he's going to give me more. I'm not going to need to go get some more penis. You
So what do
understand?
you
Now,
do? What do you do in the event that like he's not available or it's a no?
well, then he's just not available. He's going to have to make time to become available. That's my man. You understand? Now, if I'm in a position to date, I'm not in a committed relationship, and I'm dating, and I decide that I want to go off and to have some intimate time with somebody else, that's a different story. To
So
me, that's a different story.
what's a fair time period to not be intimate with your spouse
I
or your
can't
mate?
with your spouse
Yeah, or
married.
with somebody
That's a lot. It all depends on
before
someone.
before you start looking or looking for a spare tire or looking for a change.
It all depends on that person because I feel like you should be able to fight for your relationship. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? But then it should honestly, you got a week or two, and I'm rape. Well, I'm not gonna rape you. Anybody else out there? I'm not raping. I'm just saying, he gonna give me some.
And what if it's a no? Like, what if it's a no? Like 2 weeks
It's
into
no
that.
fucking no. It's no. And don't get me wrong, relationships. People think that people don't go through that. A lot of people.
I know a lot of people that go
Yeah,
through
they
it. That's
go
what I'm
through that.
asking.
But you got a week or two, and if like a serious no, like all right, whatever. Okay, okay.
For
Shit's gonna
weeks.
go down, but I'm gonna try and get me some from my man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to get me some from my man, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
listen, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, Precious. I don't
I think
understand that either. But I don't understand that either. Like, come on, the juice, especially for us women, the juices be running. We be, down there be pulsating.
mm-hmm.
Even when y'all get on our nerves, don't get me wrong, when y'all get on our nerves, we still want it. But then if it's a deeper issue, we don't even want y'all to touch us. But that's
Mm-hmm.
when it's a deeper issue. You understand? Shut up. Tell your mama. Tell your mama.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So Don said, you got like a good week, 1 week.
Yeah, like
That's a week
that's what I'm
period.
saying. A week, 2 weeks tops. You're going to give me some. And then if you're really serious of not giving me some, there's there's a conversation that has to be had.
Yeah.
Because you can't sit here and tell me I can't get none. So I can't get none. Who the fuck are you getting it from? Because you're not
Mm-hmm.
getting it from me. So then we got a
Mm-hmm.
real problem. If it's a real serious deep issue. You understand? Especially if I know my man's sexual habits and I know that he has to get it every other day or every other 3 days, and he can't go longer 2 weeks. So if I
Mm-hmm.
don't get enough for 3 weeks, a month, he's fucking somebody else. Somebody is wetting his penis. You understand? There's a problem. There's a fucking problem. There's a fucking problem.
So like we're gonna turn this right back into friends with benefits, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
at that point, like, do you look to a friend first, or are you going, or do you go and just like try to find somebody brand new? Because like most of the time, like when you're in a relationship, like, and like I tell my friends this all the time, like there's always people on the sidelines waiting for your relationship to mess up, just waiting, lurking,
Always. Somebody's
like.
always in that DM. Somebody
Mm-hmm.
is always, and even if it's not somebody that y'all know, especially if you have a pretty girl, especially if
Mm-hmm.
you have a pretty girl, she's banging. Whether she dressed pretty, she fly, all that. She's getting hit on in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting hit on in the streets. Social media, like, come on, come
Mm-hmm.
on.
So like, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you go to the friend? You know, like, oh, okay, like, yo, my relationship messed up.
That's the problem. That's the problem with y'all men. This is why y'all get fucked up. Don't go to your don't go to your female friend who you fucking about our relationship, because then now she knows everything that's going on in the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
now she wants.
what if it's a female friend that you never slept with?
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
So we shouldn't go get advice from female friends at all?
No, you shouldn't. You should. I don't feel that men should get advice from a female friend who they already have been intimate or they are intimate with, or
What if
that
they weren't?
woman is showing, or they like each other. There's no way in hell.
How you know if you like somebody? Like, for me, like, I got like a turned off switch. Like, I really can't like somebody if I'm in a relationship with somebody. I can't like you like that. Like, I can like you like, yo, you cool. Okay, you funny. Okay, we got a lot in common. Like, I can like things like that, but I can't like you. You know what I mean?
Agree, but at the end of the day, you're like, just entertain me for a second. You're still intimate with your friend and you have a girlfriend, you got wifey, the main chick at home, right? So wifey, you and wifey got issues. She ain't giving you no buns. She ain't sucking your dick. So you're sitting up here like, yo, you telling your homegirl, like, the girl with the benefits, like, yo, I'm having issues at home. Like, she ain't fucking giving me no buns. She not even sucking my dick. Like that. She wants that. Like, word, she ain't doing that's competition. Her like, oh, word, she ain't. Come here, baby. Bop, 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 bop. Come here, word.
It's like you kind of gave her the password to exactly. You, right? Like,
but see, yeah. Now, if you're telling a friend, like a friend, a platonic friend,
yeah,
the friend is going to sit there and tell you, like, yo, you better work that shit out.
Yeah, because like right now, right? Like, I mean, like, I probably got like two really good female friends besides you, right? And you're a good friend. Yes, absolutely. Stop it, right? So, like, as opposed to like, I don't like to talk to girls about girls because like you said. Mm-hmm. Like you said, most of the time, like it will create like a competition type of situation, right? Because like I have one friend, like most of the time I feel like if I got a girlfriend, like most of the time I don't talk to her. You know what I mean? Like I kind of cut that. Why? Because like I feel like she creates like that competition type of situation. Like because. She's like, yo, listen, you deserve this. You deserve to be treated like this.
If
like,
you have a girl,
your girlfriend don't do this, you deserve that. Like, she's like that. Right? Mm-hmm. So with her, like, I kind of like got to cut it because I'm like, listen, I don't want you to down talk my girlfriend or make me feel bad.
Down talking. You ain't disrespect. That's not down talking. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's not down talking. That's being disrespectful. See, you already getting me upset. I don't think it's disrespectful. You already getting me upset, and you don't even have an issue.
Listen, I don't think it's disrespectful if she's telling me my value. Like I don't think
that shit is a faucet. Like what? I'm sorry.
Wow. Precious, come on.
Her ass is pregnant. Her shit is double faucet. You know that pregnant pussy is good.
Well, it's been a long time for me. My kids are older, but yeah. Like I was saying though, like so the one, she's not being disrespectful. She's just telling me, yo, know your worth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so she's like, yo, you deserve to be treated better than that. I can't tell her stuff about my relationship because she's my friend. She takes it personal. So if I take something personal, Precious, cut it out. Jesus Lord.
Okay. It's the pregnant hormones talking. It's the pregnancy hormones talking.
The Precious, we're gonna have prayer with you after the show, right? We're gonna call you, we're gonna pray with you.
The pregnancy hormones, like yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get it. But my thing is,
y'all nasty. Sean, what's up with you, bro? You joining this camp too? He's about yes, pregnant cat is the bomb. Lord.
yeah, he
I know
should
it's not about
know.
everything,
He
but you
should
know,
know. He don't have them kids for nothing. Back to back like that. Shit. Yeah.
yo,
But my
these
thing
yeah.
is, real quick, I
Mhm,
think that men and women, when you are friends with them and somebody like you or something, they're so quick to tell the next person like, yo, fuck her or fuck him, leave him alone. Instead of telling them like, yo, to really get down to what is really causing her not to give you some or to do. It shouldn't be just like, well, cut them off. That's one thing I hate. And I think that's why I'm friends with the people that I'm friends with, because they're not going to give me what I want to hear. And they're not going to just be like, yo, fuck him. Well, let me back that up because it does happen, but don't
mhm,
automatically just tell me fuck him. And you didn't hear what's going on. You just heard like he ain't giving me no penis, or he didn't call me at 8:05 a.m. like he was supposed to. Fuck
mhm,
him. Off. That's not how it's supposed to be. Let me tell you what's going on. Dissect. Let's analyze what's going on. What can I do to save my relationship? Something. However,
mhm,
I don't believe that that friends can be intimate. Friends can be intimate. People could be friends, especially if
mhm.
you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
Yeah, like, and that's what I was saying, right? So like a lot of times, like, like I don't really talk to girls I slept with. Like I try to, like cut that off because, like I'm in a relationship. So, I want to be faithful. Right. And, like I don't want to play with
Was a beat,
something
baby.
or give nobody the opportunity to step on my
Exactly,
relationship.
because your girl gonna fuck them up anyway. You gonna
Exactly.
fuck her up. Yo, me and your girl gonna fuck that bitch up anyway. Period. 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 Because one,
Exactly.
you disrespected my homeboy and his girl. That's one. Two,
Mm.
stay in your lane, and then I'ma fuck you up because you allowed that bullshit.
All
See, that's
right.
the type of friend I am. That's the type of friend I am.
And you are. I could vouch for
Yeah.
that. I'm vouching for you.
You know you do, right? Like, no way.
I'm vouching for you.
Yeah.
Yo, so like then I have this other friend, right? Like I could talk to her about my relationships, but most of the time she'll give me that, yo, here's what you do. Do this, do that, do this, and see what happens. Say this and say that and see what happens.
Yeah.
Or she gives me that, right? But then it's like I'm scared to go back to her after I say this, say that, do this or do that, because if my girl failed that, I don't want to tell her that. Because like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I still feel like, yo, you gonna violate my relationship. You know what I mean? Like
That's why people can't be friends with somebody that they are intimate with.
I
Because
wasn't
exactly what is
intimate
the
with
point of
them
telling
though.
her
Like
what you're going through what is the point of going to your friend and telling her what you're going through and you're taking her advice to try certain things to save your relationship and then it saved it, but yet you're not giving her props
no, no,
because
no,
she's
no,
not
no,
gonna even want to
no,
hear it
no,
anyway.
no, 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 no. What I'm saying is I tried what she said and it didn't work. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry.
now I'm
Y'all
not gonna go back and tell her like, yo, it didn't work.
She probably did that shit on purpose.
No, no, I mean, this all of this was a long time ago. Other relationships I had.
It doesn't matter. It could be in general. It could be in the
Mhm.
past. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not like for me, like now, the age that I'm in now, is like if I meet somebody, I want us to start as friends. Now, I already know why you stopped me in the street or you hitting me up on social media. We're adults. I get it.
Yeah,
Within the first or the second call, I already know what you want. You either just want some ass from me or you want more, right? And the talk, because a lot of people start off talking about sex,
yeah.
like what's your
So,
sexual position, like wait what, or they start
mhm.
sending pictures like wait huh, that's when you get blocked, you understand?
So,
But if we can start talking
mhm.
about politics, religion, just current events. I want to be able to know about your parents because I want to know how much of an asshole you are, or how loving or supportive, or how
Mhm.
aggressive you are through your parents. Like my mother, yo, let me tell you something. She will ride with you, but she's no fucking. She a Gemini, you know, them two-faced.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
my mother she will help you and don't give a fuck. Like meaning like she will help you. I get that
Mm-hmm.
attribute from her. You understand? And but then I get other attributes from her, and then it may not coincide with the guy that's talking. Like, no, bitch,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to be too nice.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be too nice. Can you be a little more aggressive? You just too
Yeah.
nice. Just like with men, well, a lot of with women, if a dude is too nice, we think you're a punk because you're not assertive.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, Don. That is true. But in a lot, like, but that's what I'm saying. Most of the time with men already know if within seconds, like, yeah, I'm a booty duke her. Like, I'm gonna take it in her butt real quick. Like, that's
You
all I
know what's
want.
crazy? Like, all right. So I'm a salesman, right? Like, by that was my job for mad years, right? You can see a customer in the parking lot and know if they're gonna buy. And it's the same thing, with dealing with women. Like, I can see you coming. So most of the time I'm constantly reading people. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing that I do, and I do it well. Like I know, okay, this could go here, this could go here, this is gonna be easy, this is a takedown. This, you know what I mean? But where my wires get crossed is, okay, this should be a one-time thing. Me and this girl should be a one-time thing. I should just clap, leave it alone, versus I'm gonna clap, I'm gonna keep clapping, I'm messing with this girl. We should just be friends with benefits.
True.
And that's where my wires get crossed. Because like every girl that I sleep with, I can, like I'm not gonna boast on myself, but I'm pretty good at it, right? So I never, it doesn't happen to me where I sleep with a girl once. It doesn't happen. So with that being said, most of the time, like I would get it twisted. Like, yo, this could have been a one-time thing, and it would have been beautiful. Like we'd have been cool. Why did we try this relationship thing? You know what I mean? Like, like we still could have been cool, but like now we tried this relationship thing, and now like I got a whole different ugly point of view of you now. You know what I mean?
You didn't get to know the chick. That's why. That's the problem that a lot of us go through. We don't communicate, and then a lot of the times we hide our flaws. Like, for example, like really quick, men want to have sex for freaking hours at a time. So a woman gonna be like, well, I like having sex for hours too. And or a woman be like, well, I like a clean house. I got OCD. But then, as you come into her house, you are like, all right, she clean, But then when you constantly go over there or you spend the night over there for like a week, you like, no, bitch, you ain't OCD, you nasty. You got NST, you nasty. So you start knowing a person as you start to, you talk to them and you get to know them more. That's why people need to communicate and to date before they wife up people. Well,
but it's not even just about communication. It's about being honest.
Yeah, that too.
It's about being honest.
Yeah.
To be honest, because like
fabricate.
Most relationships will flourish if you're able to be honest with the person that you're dealing with.
Absolutely. But people want to sit there and fabricate so much. Like they hide in anything, and we're not.
And it's hiding it for no reason.
No. Wouldn't be like, oh, my pussy gets wet all the time and it stays wet. No, bitch, it doesn't. Like, don't get me wrong, your pussy does stay wet, but with all that friction, it dries up. You understand?
And if it stay wet, if it stay wet all the time, something's wrong.
Something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or or she like, yeah, I like to ride dick, but she's a dead fish. Like people fabricate.
Yo, and you know what? It's like, why do all of that? Why get me entangled with a situation if this is not real?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, now you made me fall in love with something that's not real.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
now my heart is involved, and it's like I'm trying to find my way out. So now I turn to my friend, and my friend got benefits. My friend is offering things that you're not offering. Everything that you won't do, she's saying she does. Matter of fact, she does it, and she
Women,
likes
where
it.
my women at? I'm surrounded by men. Yeah, I get it.
She
I
likes it.
I get it. I get it. But the best thing to do is have genuine intentions, because again, y'all men think with your heads. We honestly think with our hearts, and we're smart and we see red flags before anything. However, you guys already know, once you push up on that woman, you already know what it is. But then
Mm-hmm.
maybe possibly by speaking with the young lady, it may change your mind. It's like, all right, she do have a head on her shoulders. I see a little of her flaws, but that's not a
It's not
that's
that serious. Yeah, it's not
yeah,
that big of a
like
problem. Yeah.
we can work through it, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But I mean, I get it.
But the same could be said for women,
No,
because y'all act like we all come into this situation with all kinds of ulterior motives, but girls do the same thing.
yes, yes, that's
Y'all,
true.
y'all,
Women,
y'all get
but I
involved,
feel
y'all get
like
involved for money, for all kinds of other reasons than
yeah,
the actual
but I
person.
think men do it more than women. Like we didn't have a choice in the matter because most most men just don't. They just not honest.
What do you mean? Most women are not honest either.
Listen, you heard what I said, right? I
I
don't
mean,
think I
I'm
ain't
going to
fuck
argue that
everybody
because
on
most
our earth.
women are not honest.
Listen, I get it. I get it. My thing is
Yes, we got honest.
like for me, like really quick, this is a true story. Very true story. And if
Mm-hmm.
anybody that knows me, they know that this is true. I was in a car accident 12 years ago, fractured my hip, pelvis, leg, knee, all on the left side, right wrist. I was bedridden for 2.5, 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
People was hitting me up because men was hitting me up in the DMs, right? Through IG and Facebook, because at the time I wasn't showing pictures that I was in a wheelchair really.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm talking to them. I'm like, this is not gonna go nowhere. It's just gonna be, normal conversation. And they wanted to know how I look. Like, you want to listen. I had a bad car accident. I'm in a wheelchair. And I don't know if I'm gonna ever walk again. Do
Mm-hmm.
you know I went on 4 different dates with 4 different men in 3 years? All they want is honesty. But my thing is, it never really led to anything. It really didn't. It didn't really lead into anything. But
Mm-hmm.
they was pushing me in my wheelchair. They was like, they was playing like they wanted to put some D's on it. Like
Yeah.
we was enjoying it. My
Mm-hmm.
thing is, I put my business out there really quick because one, I can't lie. I mean, I can, but I can't lie, meaning because I will get caught up in it. I will
Yeah.
sit here and say I had Burger King for lunch, and then 2 minutes later, I'll sit there and say I had McDonald's, and then
Mm-hmm.
another second, I'm like I ain't eat lunch. Like it makes no sense. So
Mm-hmm.
you can't still roll. Shut up. So get up, get up, get out, get out. I'm telling mommy right now. Matter of fact, let me call her real quick. So so I feel like once you honest, you give that man the decision if he still want to talk to you or not. It's just
Mm-hmm.
that simple. It's really just that simple. But don't play me because I'm telling you my flaws and I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
My main thing, like I told you what it was. If I could,
So,
like, prime example, wait, one more thing. If,
uh,
like, how men is like, yo, I got this picture, but she only got the, like, what is it? I'm trying to do it. Like, she only got the neck up. That's it.
yeah.
A big girl, 400 pounds. You got, listen, I take full grown pictures. You know what I'm saying? Back then, like full grown pictures. You either going to accept me or you're not. Yes, I'm a
Mm-hmm.
fat girl. You like fat girls? I'm ticklish. You want to tickle me? That's how I that's how I feel.
I feel you on that. So, I had the opposite happen to me, right? Let me tell you, like I met a girl on MySpace back in the days, right? Like, and so you see how your screen is right now. You see yourself. That's exactly how her picture looked, right? So I went to go pick her up, and like she's like, I can't really go nowhere, so just meet me in the lobby. We'll talk, la la la. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting in the lobby of her building. It was I remember it wasn't a projects, but it was somewhere in Flatbush, and I'm just sitting there waiting. And she like, I called her. She's like, we coming down. I'm like, we. And she came down. Somebody was pushing her in a wheelchair, and like. I'm just sitting here like, dude, I don't want to be disrespectful about this situation, but me and you talked on the phone for like hours. I offered to pick you up from work. You told me you worked. Like,
she did in a wheelchair. No pun intended. She was working in her wheelchair.
Yeah, she came down with an attendant, and it was crazy. But like, I felt so disappointed. Like, yo, you could have just told me that.
And it starts from the beginning.
And that's the thing about friends with benefits. That is exactly the thing.
That's a good
if you establish, if you establish what you want in that friends with benefits situation from the beginning. Mm-hmm. I clapped her cheeks, by the way. But back to the story. I mean, back to if you explain what you want in the beginning, I think that like you let people make their decisions based on the truth.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Wow, a whole hour went by so quick. Jeez,
yes, that was so quick. Like, I was telling Don, like we gotta start extending the show to like an hour and a half, maybe. Like get some real time, man. But
I can't even wait. Yeah, because we have a lot of topics to talk about, some really juicy ones. Like, I can't wait.
I think and Precious just hit the nail on the head. She said men respect honesty, women respect lies more. And that is the absolute truth. So that's where a lot of the confusion comes in, because women respect lies more, right? Yes. So I think that because they respect lies more, they lie more.
True.
Like,
and we can lie good too.
And sometimes, because after a while we get to know you. Like, we know how you are. We know when you're lying. Like, most of my female friends, they can't lie to me. Because like now I know how you are. I know how to read it.
Exactly.
And the other thing is, like, if you're really friends and you're gonna be friends with benefits, then you should be able to keep it 100.
True. But the best thing to do is be friends with benefits and like just have an understanding. Just know, like, we're just friends with benefits. We're just having fun, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with just having fun.
See, the thing is, like, when we're doing it, I don't want to give too much details, but when I say whose is this and you say it's mine, I actually believe that.
Thanks, Precious.
Thanks, Precious. We appreciate you. But you know what I mean? Like, when we do it and I'm like, whose is this? And you say it's mine, I believe that in my heart.
Why would you ask that question about who pussy is it and you want to... It's not yours.
Tell me it's Jerome so I can leave it alone. I dare you.
No. I'm going to tell you because at that moment, it is yours at the moment. And that's it.
That's not cool. Precious, I got you. That's facts. I don't believe it. So now, like, I have that's why, I have trust issues now, because it's like, to be honest, like, I lived under a rock. Like, I was like really sheltered growing up.
Yo, why are you telling everybody us women stuff, Precious? Don't be...
So
I thought you were leaving, Precious.
So I grew up like really sheltered, right? So like all of this dating stuff, like now, like, because I got married and I was, in a relationship with my ex-wife for a long time. It's yours at the moment. Good Lord, Precious, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to start you back up, mama.
But she's talking the truth, though. She's talking 100% facts for the moment. Don't ask no questions that you can't accept.
No, because I could accept it. You're gonna give me the option to leave. Like, listen, like you'll give me the option to leave it alone. That's all I want. Listen, all I ever want from any woman in a relationship. There you go. Let me flip those taxes. But yeah, the only time like I ask a woman, I mean, like the only time I'm really, like I want honesty is because I need to make my decisions based on what you're telling me. So if we're planning for the future or if we're planning to be in a relationship, I need that honesty so I know, like, okay, this is how I can set my life. So now if you're lying and I find out you're lying.
Listen, if she was friends with benefits, she wouldn't be friends. That would be a girl. So she's just friends with benefits.
Exactly.
She's friends with benefits anyway.
And no, but listen, first of all, I don't got community penis. So like, like this is exclusive. You know what I mean? Like
I don't got community penis.
This is exclusive. So like, like I kind of keep myself out of, like I'm not running around banging everybody and taking risks.
That's good to know. Jeez, like. Jeez. That's excellent to know.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like, so At the end of the day, it's like, yo, I'm looking for a real situation, whether it's friends with benefits or whether it's a relationship. Like, let's make it real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then we could go from
there.
there.
Start. That's it.
Yeah. How you start is how you finish.
Well, okay.
If you start with a lie, it'll end with a lie. So be careful with the people that we pick to be involved in our lives.
Wow. I'm proud of you.
Yes, ma'am.
That was some deep shit right there. But we gotta go.
You ain't know I was a philosopher? This is the philosophy of on everything.
Oh, God, I'm proud of you. Oh my gosh.
Yo, everybody, that's a wrap for the show. And remember this, it's on everything. Let's get it. Deuces.